Shortly after the turn of the 21st century, the need for repairs to the courthouse became evident.
We could renovate or we could restore. Now, there is no choice there as far as I'm concerned. When you talk about restoring it back to its 1898 glory, that's when I decided we got to do that.
Just as there was disagreement over the construction of the courthouse in 1898, there was disagreement in the 2000s over whether to renovate it or restore it.
We did a master plan which involved evaluating the entire building, doing as much exploration of the existing conditions as possible to determine the scope of the project.
An 8-year planning process began, pushed and defended by Jan Kennedy, with funding help from the Texas Historical Commission.
There was some discussion as to what configuration the courthouse should be restored to, whether it's the original 1898 configuration or sometime in the 1930s after the jail expansion had been completed, or even later in the 1950s when an additional expansion had been completed.
The court and the commission agreed to restore the building to its original 1898 construction. Preserving history is so important not only for us, but for our next generation. The restoration included 4 major pieces: tearing out the first floor and excavating and underpinning the basement and foundation.
This entire first floor was torn out, including this balcony.
Demolition of the jail and other additions, rebuilding the balcony and arches in the second floor courtroom, and replacing electrical, mechanical, and other systems.
At stages of the project, the entire building was more or less gutted, and we started from scratch. We had worked for about 8 or 9 months with no floors. It was hard to even move around in the building. Plumbing, electrical, air conditioning, every bit of that has been taken out and replaced.
By the time it was done, the courthouse had been beautifully restored to its original 1898 glory.